Hey guys, welcome back to Anderson's Garage. Today, Alex and I are giving this Amazon dent puller a run. We spent several hours using it trying to pull various dents, and the results are in this video. We got a really small dent in the hood here, and we're gonna try and see if we can pull that dent. We're just gonna put a little dab of this glue in the center because the dent's really small. We'll let that dry, and then we'll try the slide hammer and see if we can pull that dent out. Here's the slide hammer that came with the set. So we'll hook it on there and we'll see. I've never used anything like this before, so you're gonna learn with me, see how it works. So let's try and, well, the glue didn't stick. Wah, wah. We cleaned the surface. Maybe I didn't let it sit long enough. This thing's kind of a mess. I'll try and come in here. Let's put a little bit on that spot. We'll stick this guy on it. We'll let it harden. I could see where this could be a problem. The hot glue, the stringy hot glue, all over your ride, especially if it's a really nice car. All right, we'll try it again once it sets up, and we'll see if it actually hangs onto the surface after we cleaned it with alcohol. I don't know, a little bit disappointed in that first test there. I'll just hit it one good time and we'll see if the dent comes out. Well, the glue really stuck to the vehicle that time. Okay, it does come off with alcohol. We are gonna let this one set. Let's give it 10 minutes. We'll come back to it and try and pull that dent and see what happens. It's been about 10 minutes. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's what happened. It didn't even stick. We waited 10 minutes and it didn't even, like all I did was slide this on and popped right off. So as we all know with hot glue, it's kind of a mess to work with, and that's a little bit of a problem. So let's see. All right, so now we're all black hot glue. We'll just leave that for a second and we'll see once it hardens up if we can then use the Vevor tool, and we'll see if it'll just hold any better than it has so far. If this doesn't work, we're gonna go after some larger dents on my old Ford truck, see if it'll pull those. It is not working on these small ones. It did come with this little hammer and things like this, if you can get to the inside of the panel. So if you could get to the inside of the panel, maybe tap and try and raise that dent back up. I'm not sure. I don't know. I really thought that this was gonna work, that at least the glue would hold, you know, to pull a dent. Alex's car is full of dents, but I think it's beyond any glue, like NASA glue. I don't think is enough on that, and it probably won't work on my Ford either. It's been a couple minutes, so let's hook this thing back up. So this goes on there. Oh, it's kind of holding. It's holding now. So we can, well, so that time the glue stayed stuck to the hood. Now they give you this thing here to remove the hot glue. So I would suggest that, this is Alicia's car. We didn't really discuss that I was gonna be trying to pull any dents, and now that I got this black glue stuck on here, it's not really coming off. So we went from not sticking to now it's really stuck. Oh, it's coming off now. We just had to get a little bit of that alcohol underneath the surface. So the real question when I get this off is the dent still there? Let's see. It actually worked. It pulled the dent out, I believe. There might be a tiny little bit of it right there, but you can see the line, so it was somewhere right here. We have the Ford F-250 Power Stroke with a big nasty dent in the top of the fender. It's been here since I bought the truck. We might try this one with the slide hammer and see if this dent will pop up. There'll be a crease right here. Maybe we can knock out with the hammer, but this thing's got dents all over it, so we'll try some of these big ones and small ones and see how it does. All right, we'll try the trusty slide hammer on this one and see what happens. We'll hold pressure up on it. There is a little bit of slop up and down. So I don't know if we made any progress with that. Maybe I should go back to the squeezy tool and try and massage it rather than just going at it all nutty. So it gave way right in the center. Also, if you see what I'm doing wrong, what would make this process easier, please let us know in the comments. If you've used this kit before or one similar, or you're a paintless dent repair guy and you know the right way to do this, let everybody know in the comments. We're gonna let that dry and we're gonna go back at it with this and see if it'll pull some of that dent out. Let's see with the squeezy tool on here. It didn't stick at all. I'm not sure why. It's almost like there was like a wax coating or something on this thing. So what I'll do is I'll wipe this off with the grease and wax remover, and then we'll lay more hot glue down over top of this hot glue and we'll stick it again and we'll see what happens, because yeah, that just came right off. We're back after letting the adhesive set. Now let's see what this. Dang it. So what am I doing wrong? This stuff just, it's like sometimes it sticks to these things and sometimes it doesn't stick at all. Like not even a little bit. This is the worst part of this process, because you wait 5 or 10 minutes for this stuff to dry and harden up really well, and then you go to pull your dent and it's not an option because it just comes right off. And working this stuff off of the dent is like, my fingers are already sore from the other dents that we did and trying to get this stuff loose, man. We've done very little to that dent. And this adapter here, it looks like it should work really good, but man, the stuff's not sticking to it. We've got this dent here we'll try and do something with on Alex's car. This is a serious dent. I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to do anything with it or not, but we'll try. So Alex got this car when he first started driving. And like most first-time drivers, he was playing bumper cars for a little bit before he got the hang of things. And this is the result. This one is right on the body line. I don't think we'll be able to do anything here, but we'll try. We'll see if we can raise it up some. These panels are really thin versus the Ford. I think that if we're gonna have a chance of pulling a good-sized dent, it's gonna be on something like this. So we'll let this glue harden up. We'll give it a shot. Let's see what this will do on Alex's car with his thin sheet metal. Let's see. Let's see. It's right on the body line, the worst of it. Maybe some of the bottom of it did come out, actually. It does kind of look like I'm doing something to it. I've never done this before. We've definitely made some progress with this one. You see how it's humped up a little bit. I brought everything outside. We're working on this dent right here. This should be a dent that we can pull, at least make it look a little bit better. So for anybody that said you didn't clean it well enough, here you go with the 90% ISO. We'll soak it down. I'll wipe it off. Anybody taking any bets on whether or not this is going to work? I got to be honest with you, I don't have real high hopes after everything else that I've experienced with this kit. Okay, the glue's set up. Let's give it a pull and see. Okay, it's coming up. Let's see. So it looks like we pulled it up some. So we tried dents on the Ford. We had a couple dents in the hood of the other Highlander. We had a dent in a couple dents in Alex's car. We had a dent in the Civic, dents in this Highlander, and I'm not super impressed with any of them. If you've got like 1 or 2 dents and you're thinking about buying this kit to pull those out and make everything look better, I think you'd be better off hiring a professional. The kit was like 70 bucks. If you pay a professional like 250, 300, 400, even 500 bucks, your time and You could make it worse probably so that they can't do anything more with it, like I did by raising it out too far. I would say the Amazon Vevor dent puller is best left to professionals. Unfortunately, I hate getting beat by stuff and not being able to figure out the technique. Maybe I just need more time and experience. I'm not sure, but I won't throw it in the trash in case anybody watching this has some ideas for me and we can revisit it, because we still have lots of dents. A lot of the same dents we didn't get out. So if you know something I don't, put it in the comments and I'll revisit this in a part 2 and try and do a better job. Thanks for watching.